Hello. Streamer man out here just going live at random times. First he said 15 minutes ago. Then he changed it to half an hour later. And then he actually went live 15 minutes later. This is how it is when schedule is strange and not consistent and things happen on the day. Then we get funky. And also on a Thursday. And on a Thursday. When normally there is no stream. I mean, there wouldn't be a stream today. There would not be a stream. Also, I just realized chat is not visible. There would not be a stream today if they didn't just fucking drop a 15-minute gameplay demo again. And one that actually has something new in it. They do this consistently, but still every time it's like they drop all this shit. They drop every single time Endfield drops their stuff at like 3 a.m. my time. I'm every single time they drop anything, and I've like, and not even like, oh, I'll soon wake up. No, it's 3 a.m. I've like fallen asleep an hour before the shit drops. And then I have to wake up to it and be like, oh boy, I've just woken up. I now have to wait another 8 hours or something before I can do anything with the news. Targeted harassment for real, for real. So yeah, cool. And all this time, however, this is extra fucked up. It is extra fucked up this time because yesterday I stayed up until like 1 a.m. I stayed up until 1 a.m. to watch PlayStation State of Play with the copium that, oh, maybe we get something Endfield there because of, you know, all the PlayStation stuff happening with Endfield. I was like, oh, maybe we get something at State of Play. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. It was 1 a.m. and I was like, okay, time for bed. I go to bed or whatever. I fall asleep at like 2 a.m. or something, like a bit after 2 a.m., which is not unnormal. It's quite common. But I fall asleep at like 2 a.m. And then within an hour of me falling asleep, it's like, boom, 15-minute gameplay demo. Fuck you. The only time they have ever dropped something at, like, dropped something new at a time where, like, I exist as a human being in the waking world was the Gamescom trailer. Because I was watching the Gamescom trailer live and because Gamescom happens at a Euro time. Otherwise, Europe is beyond shafted with the time that, like, stuff happens. Because it's in the morning Asia time, so people are awake. Cool. And then it's in like the evening America time. Europe? All of Europe is asleep. It's so silly. It's like, cool, thanks. And the worst part about this will probably continue even after the game is actually like released and live. We will probably get updates to the game. Middle of the night Europe time. Like all the drip marketing or whatever the fuck you have, even probably like server updates and so on are gonna happen like middle of the night EU time. And it's like, okay, cool, epic. I will literally never be able to actually be there for the launch of something. But then also like, can you complain? Europe is the smallest market. The Europeans, they do not gacha. They do not whale. And it's like, okay, well, I mean, can't fucking complain. I can't complain when it's just capitalism. And yes, Cubic, the scheduling is all kinds of funky. But like, so, I mean, this has happened multiple times. I woke up today. I open my phone. I open up YouTube. The first thing I see is Endfield official PlayStation 5 gameplay trailer. It's like, they got me again. They got me again, man. They got me again. They got me again. Every single time. And now I've been just waiting the entire day. And like, maybe in a good way, it almost made the wait easier. I also had quite a busy day at work. Like, it was a pretty busy day as well. I truly was like, I can actually not interact with this like at all. I have not watched it at all. I like quickly glanced at a couple screenshots or something and like saw a couple sentences or something. I have not looked at it at all otherwise. Move to a different country. So real. I gotta move to Asia. Except actually, them releasing it early in the morning is also not great for me. Like, if they released it early in the morning, also not great. For me personally. So, I think, in my opinion, they should just do it so that it releases in the evening Asia time and in the morning America time. So that Europe would just get it like in like the afternoon or something. That would be cool. How about that? I mean, for example, the Chinese live streams for Arknights are just like European afternoon. Which actually, that is the one thing that, however, might still then be good for Endfield, is that at least like development live streams or whatever, or like patch live streams might actually be at a reasonable European time. But they're also usually on the weekends anyway. So it's like different anyway. Okay, we've delayed enough now. We delayed because I started at a weird time. Because I did not start when I said I would start, so we delayed. So now we can we're gonna watch it like, well, I mean, we'll watch it. We're gonna watch it once through. I'm probably just gonna be pausing on the first watch through already. Let's be real. It's 15 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna watch it all the way through, unpausing, and then go through it again. There's a 1 minute trailer? What do you mean? What do you mean there's a 1 minute trailer? Oh, on PlayStation channel? Oh. The fuck? This I have... PlayStation. No, yep. PlayStation. Oh! Prologue okay, well, it's just a teaser of the prologue. Okay, yeah, it's teaser prologue. Oh, so that was 15. Well, yeah, 15 hours ago. When was this uploaded? 15. Okay, yeah, they will upload at the same time. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's just a teaser of the prologue thingy, whatever. Okay. Let's just get right into it. Adjust the volume slightly. Oh yeah, apparently also it's just EN dub everywhere. The only version of this gameplay demo that there is just EN dub. The other languages just have translations on it. I guess it's because it's like recorded directly off of PlayStation 3, so there's no easy way to replicate the gameplay with a different dub. So I decided to just translate EN. Shouldn't a teaser be uploaded like 1 hour before at least? Possibly, but also it's like on a different channel, so it's a teaser, like, oh, someone's following PlayStation and they see the teaser on PlayStation, they might go to the full thing. That kind of teaser. It's like a directional teaser. And I obviously have played the beta, and I think I even looked at I think I even rewatched the intro sequence in some form not too long ago on what it was like. Oh, there probably is a Chinese version. I guess that probably would exist. But all the ones that are like on YouTube, I think, are just EN dub. Those subs were so early. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it is different from what we have seen. Or, you know, what I played myself in January. Oh, sorry. I had chat. Oh, right, because when I was recording yesterday for State of Play, I had chat away. Okay, now chat's back. Obviously, where we see controller. We obviously don't get to see that much of the controller UI because it's just going to be Enderman. There's no team. There is no team. Oh, they go with female again? I thought I saw a screenshot of it being male, Enderman. I guess not. Unless they switch midway, which I actually would be cool.
You've arrived.
Hello, Pearly.
What took you so long? Sorry. I was held up. Originium.
Does it look slightly different? I feel like it might just...
Blessing. Solely yours. But stolen.
And there's probably going to be some visual changes. Just purely visual changes as well.
Your fate.
I feel like maybe it looks slightly different. The quiet might be.
Leave no regret.
Actually, I can change it from here as well.
Travel forth, administrator.
They're just kind of talking quiet. Music start. Cold start. The usual. We have seen this.
The pillar of life. The link that
I think the VAs sound the same.
This
Actually wondering if Pearly...
must not fail.
Actually wonder if Pearly's delivery is slightly different. Like, they might have actually done some of the VO again. We could compare, I guess.
This will be a difficult campaign.
Zipliners. Triangle to the latch. Maybe some visual updates to the Blight. Make sure to compare the actual original intro like right away. Yeah, we obviously have the new updated the updated normal attack combo from the China Joy showcase as well. Obviously, you can see it a lot better now. Also, I think it's new. It's just also updated sound effects and stuff. Right, okay, yeah, here's one of the big things. The whole explanation that, yes, indeed, just the things that we guessed about the dodge are real changes. Dodging does not interrupt basic attack sequences, but it costs stamina. But then, perfect dodge restores small amount. It actually doesn't say that perfect dodge doesn't use stamina, so I guess we'll see, but... I see the animation.
The most alien life form that never tires. For over
Also, by the way, there's a completely different stamina bar, I just realized. I only just now realized the stamina bar is completely different. It is no longer, like, segmented. It's just a continuous one. And also, perfect dodge does take stamina, by the way. So this is actually even an updated build from the China Joy build. This is not the China Joy build. It's actually further updated. But you did see it actually take a stamina. Obviously, on normal dodge, it takes stamina. But the perfect dodge also took stamina. They might have taken less stamina? I think it took less stamina for perfect dodge, but it did still take stamina, which is a change. So fair enough. I think that's a good judge. I feel like it should just always take stamina. It just encourages spamming less. The character portraits I think are different, slightly different in left. I think I had someone posted in the Discord like a list of all the changes. We can go through that as well. But yeah, the icon in the bottom left does look a little goofy. I don't know why it looks like that. I don't know if that's like a PlayStation thing or something, but it's not the icon. It's just like an image of the 3D model instead of the like fancy art icon from before. But yeah, in bottom left right now, like Enderman's face. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you hold R. Oh, so this is okay. Yeah, this is also a different way that they. Oh, never mind. No. This was how it was in China Joy. Yeah. You hold to open the menu and then use your skills. It kind of looks like a placeholder. I don't know why it looks like that. It does look a little silly. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it was. The UI might be slightly different, but that is how it was functional in China Joy as well. The bars are slightly changed visually, but I think that's all. I think that's a faster SP gen. Except now that the bars are different sized, we can't actually easily compare the SP like recovery speed. Could it be that it was increased specifically for the prologue? Maybe. I can't remember if that was a thing in the original, which it could be a thing now, so who knows. I guess we can even see if it goes slower now next. Okay, it's going, okay, it's literally just for that battle. It's now going slower. Bruh. How about you watch the video? How about you watch the video, my guy?
Your end awaits. Our journey was long.
Ult is still the usual.
Countless dreams and sacrifices gave rise to this tower.
Yapping. I do wonder if the lines are slightly different as well.
We will not let it fall.
The Lee, is that a word? Is the Lee of Flowers is a thing? I guess so. I guess so.
A legacy, a tomb, a lonely soul.
This is different lines.
Never meant to bear such burdens.
Okay, this is different lines.
You chose not to let go.
Okay, no, Pearly has some completely new lines. That was not in the original or in the January beta. Shaking my head, Enderman. You didn't vibe with the flowers. Unsubscribed. And I did hear that there was some specific changes which were like, okay, chapter 15 exists now. We can put these changes in. Slightly low FPS in the background there for the thing falling. Ooh, but also that also I think wasn't there originally, like the actual falling over the thing. Ooh, effects on the thingy. Presumably they've upgraded some of the visuals here because they were a little janky in the beta. Chonky cannon sounds. Ooh, very chunky cannon sounds. Oh goodness, very chunky cannon sounds. Loud even. Stutter. Okay, mostly the same. Slightly updated visuals, I think. Very loud.
It is our nature and our fate.
Okay, these lines, yeah, I think a significant chunk of these lines are just done again.
Be reborn in the ashes. The end draws closer. Cross this chasm to face
The guy. Okay, there is a 1x1 comparison. Nice, okay. Nice. So, actually, let me just open that real quick. So I have it ready to go. Patriotto! Will Enderman say the line? Or even a new line?
even you have
Same
decided
line.
to help me.
Same line. Oh! Oh, there's little voice lines, like memory voice lines. Ooh! Ooh! Cool, nice. Nice little addition. Nice little addition.
Don't go beyond this point. It's dangerous. The pain. The emptiness. Try not to move. You might have
Okay, that's a real... Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, I did hear about this. The thingy in the middle has been updated quite significantly, and it is now the chapter 15 totem. except black instead of white.
She's still breathing. We can save her. Stay with me, child. We won't leave you. Right?
Much smaller than the one in chapter 15, yes, but visually like the same now.
Here, come closer. Feeling warmer now.
Remixed everything for the third time. Dude, this is how it is sometimes. Also much cooler. Oh, ooh, it increases. It truly is doing its thing. Oh, and you have like the little light. Oh, you have all the little light thingies coming out of the graves and stuff. A much cooler visual spectacle. This now just feels more like an actual like narrative point than just like a hey, here's a tutorial mini boss. It feels like an actual narrative step in the prologue. New text. Calm held by her lips is untouched by time. Beyond portals guarded by the deathly kind, she continues to wait and abide. Wait and bide. Okay, they have all they probably have a bunch more text on all of these then. Okay, I was gonna be. They're probably not gonna read through all of them. I was like, yeah. And yeah, it doesn't go to Pearly even. I mean, the first line of that epitaph was actually the same one. It was the first line I think was the same on the one that Pearly was in, or the one that Pearly was next to in beta. Also new lines.
Through death as chill as the cosmic abyss, yet your heart kept hope alive.
They have a lot more just like flavor dialogue now and like mysterious hints for the player.
Sake, and for the days to come, you sacrificed yourself. Truth be told, I've always wished that you would find the answer on your own. And find your true self.
This line is everywhere now. Find your true self. It's everywhere. But also, who Pearly then? That doesn't sound like a priestess line, except we don't know how priestess things end, so we'll see. Is it Theresa speaking? She did speak a little strange with the flowers as well. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I did this part I did hear about. There seems to be like I believe there's like an actual boss or something. Enemy is not directly priestess, I'm pretty sure. That'd be too strange. Okay, more stuff on. Okay, there's a bunch of visual updates to like the Originium and everything, and just this sequence in general. Oh, okay, this is a very different entry. And attack. Now there's a sword. And it looks much better. It doesn't look like random explosions on a thingy. Right, and whatever this guy is. With music. Similar sound design to Marble Agomorai boss track, which I mean makes sense. They're probably the same faction. Oh, hello, Pearly. Oh, never mind. Do Pearly actually join for the fight in some? Oh, never mind. You get the whole team apparently. I guess it makes sense that would be Surtur, Angelina. They're reconveners. The other okay, they're giving you just like this tutorial right away as well. Okay.
Careful, don't get hit.
Okay, well, that's very much like you have to dodge through that. How the fuck are you gonna avoid it anyway?
Now,
Well, to some extent at least. Okay, little separate health bars for stuff. Little, obviously, you know, they're showing you the combos and stuff as well, though. Oh yeah, also we do have an Regnis. Deep memories. Saw I the throne bearer lost onto his lore? Lore? Get fucking hit, stupid. Pink pink. I wonder if this is a scripted loss or something. Oh yeah, PRTS hand. Yeah. There's the tutorial hand is back. Priestess hand is back. I did see this as well. PRTS hand is back. Saw I the war wielder fallen amid the gore. These are just like cool sounding lines that we have no idea what they mean yet. Beams! And summoning ads. Saw I the grave mocker lost upon death's shore. Bink bink bonk bonk. No, he lost his arm. No way. Over boundless realms, no crown endureth evermore. I like the voice though. Just like speaking whatever mysterious language. Oh. Goodness. Very raid bossy attack. Like you have to be on this side to be safe. How the fuck do you dodge that? Okay, never mind. I think there was also like safe spot there as well. You get like a phase transition attack essentially. Bink. And yeah, there as well, like just as an addition, that attack, you don't have to dodge it. You can outspace it and then run in before it explodes. And you're like, good. No! His arm! Fell down.
Unleash your full attack.
Pew 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 pew. No, Surtur. Maybe it's just for this version of the combat, but Surtur is using ult on her own. Oh yeah, that's an Aether Core. I mean, this is probably same stuff as the last boss in beta was. Very, very similar, like, vibe. And aesthetics. I'm also trying to look at the various statuses, but... Alright, she was here. As yon stars away. A timer?
You must stop that countdown.
Okay, yep, countdown. This seems like...
He's nearing the shore.
This seems like a scripted loss. Yeah. Yeah. Eternity had come from the same A as Aether. I mean, also the same A as A-Gear, but you know. Oh, goodness.
Do not forget our promise.
Oh.
I'll be waiting in the north.
Impact frames. Well, especially the end was quite a significant difference from the beta, and I mean much better. And yeah, you're gonna have a rematch against the guy. Okay, thank you, DCCM. Our comparison. Let's also actually just maybe watch the comparison. I guess we'll watch the comparison first. Thank you, DCCM. Good changes. That's the main thing. Good changes to the prologue. Like, the prologue was fine as it was. Like, it was just fine. But that's the thing. It was mostly fine. And then a couple cool parts for those that know Arknights. They added some of the tutorial. Like, they moved from the tutorials forward probably to streamline that stuff a little bit. And obviously just give you, like, a much bigger hook with an actual, like, big spectacle boss right away in the prologue. Which I think was, you know, a good idea. Otherwise, you know, you fought like a tiny, like a slightly larger rock guy, and that's it. Which might indeed just make also just the post, like after this point, also just a more streamlined like tutorial bits, not as much walking around and talking right away. This isn't China Joy build. This is actually newer than China Joy.
Administrator has arrived.
Yeah, it'll be like obviously this is some combat tutorials to give, but oh yeah, they also there was slightly different like these ones. Also, what is this frame? I was wondering. Actually, I was like, wait, are they gonna do the foot tapping? They didn't do the foot tapping this time. They changed it. Also, yeah, lighting actually is indeed. It's quite a bit brighter on the PlayStation one. It's fucking bug. What the hell is going on with this video? It's like. Yeah, it doesn't allow. Quite funny. Game showed you how to walk, attack, and use skill, and throw you to the raid boss. Yeah, dude, it's fine. Oh yeah, there wasn't a scene for the actual walking out, was there? It was just the door opening. Oh, is this one actually? Oh, is this actually not the build that's at TGS? I assumed the one in the trailer would be the one in TGS, but I guess that one could be the actual China Joy one. Like the slightly older one. But then they also have this prologue. Well, because so the way that the demo builds work at these conventions is that you get to choose from a couple different like styles of demos. You can do there's a prologue demo where you just go through the prologue. Then there's like a separate combat demo. There's one where you can do factory stuff, one where you can just kind of run around in the world. And you choose which one you want to do. So probably then the prologue is this one, is like this version of the prologue might be. But then the other parts are like the China Joy version. I guess. Because I haven't been looking at Twitter and so on during the day. It did look better. But, dude, this why is this player being so fucking unresponsive? Like the lighting here is kind of nicer on the PlayStation 5. No, it's just different. No, it's just different. It's brighter here. The lighting just changes constantly. Oh my god, what is wrong with YouTube? Play, please. Oh yeah, shoes are different. True, shoes are different. She got. I kind of like these old shoes better. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like these shoes better than these shoes. Me right now as the fucking SpongeBob meme of where he's reading a book and his eyes are going both ways, like. Yeah, contrast is different. Contrast and like kind of saturation. I think it's mainly contrast. It's just a lot more like. It's just better contrast. Like this does look a little washed out. That could be his particular settings on the game, though. Who knows? Because he's also like he kind of has low frames on his recording of the CBT.
You've arrived. What took you so long?
Sorry. I was held up.
I almost want to go look at my Give me a second. Where is mine? Yes, it's me. I'm live. I know. Where is Endfield? Here. Wait a minute. I have a video of this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have a video. I have a video of the prologue. I don't have to go to VOD. Look at them fucking popping off. If YouTube would like to fucking load. Okay, you know, it just starts. Okay, we're just going. It just starts. It just starts. So true, it just starts. Go forward. Okay, no, it is like consistent. Like the lighting looks like this. Like it is just this lighting. Now we're comparing 3 different things. I don't know why is this player so broken? Is it because of the is it because it's like weird ass super wide aspect ratios? It's like buggy. Okay, it's pretty much the same. It's the same lighting. This is also like slightly. Of course, this is male. This is female, but. I mean, yeah, it is just like a very different contrast, like just updated contrast and saturation here. So it looks less washed out. Okay, let's continue. I guess we'll look at my version as well after this, just to see also some of the lines and stuff.
What took you so long?
Sorry. I was held up.
Because I obviously have it, you know, I have the English subs and so on, so I can compare more directly. Like, yeah, in comparison, also, yeah, I did think that this was updated. It's quite heavily updated, in fact, between these two. Yeah, the CBD does, in comparison, look like really washed out.
Solely yours.
Also, well, yeah, because obviously now, indeed, apparently, Endfield does have ray tracing. I don't know if it's active on the PlayStation version of the game, but
Stolen.
it looks so different. Like, damn, it is actually a crazy difference.
Tainted.
Because does PlayStation do ray tracing? Not really, right? Also, even just here, like well, I'm kind of hiding. Wait, look at the quality difference on just a Prologue's legs, Ghost Prologue's legs. It looks kind of weird and crunchy on the right, and nice and smooth on the left.
Your fate isn't confined to one path. This time, leave no regrets. Travel forth, Administrator.
So the voice lines here are the PS5 demo. Well, I think I had it on EN when I did the prologue. So yeah, it's the same crystal. Yeah. Yes. Yes. It is the same thing. This has been a thing since the beta. Yes.
Originium is the pillar of life.
The details on oh, you mean on Pearly? Ghost Pearly?
Connects.
No, not really details. It was actually just kind of like crunchiness. Here, like the snow. Yeah, actually, it's a fairly different visual-wise, actually. There's like more kind of snow detail stuff here, but it's just a different styling. It's also just different stuff.
This expedition must not fail.
Okay, there is a lot more actually. There is kind of like more detail on the right. Like, look at this difference in ice and whatnot. It's just like a, I mean, it's mainly just maybe a stylistic thing rather than specifically detail, but. Because the other parts on the left, on the PlayStation version, have obviously a lot more detail. This is also just an updated spot. Actually, like, a lot of this has just been overhauled. Also, yeah, PC versus console, that's another thing as well. The Blight does look slightly different, but actually not as different as I thought it might look. It's largely the same. It actually, like, glows more on the right side. Oh my god. Thank you, Play. And yeah, oh yeah, it's blue here instead of what it is in the actual game, or the overworld. Oh, the tutorial also screen is completely different, yeah. Doesn't move you into like an almost black screen for the tutorial.
The enemy is here. Time to fight.
And obviously now we can see a comparison between the attack combos, which are significantly different, and the one on the left is quite a bit nicer. It just feels better. It has more oomph. A little more movement, a little more oomph. And obviously the dodging tutorial.
The most alien life form that never tires.
Oh yeah, there's no dialogue on the CBT at this point. While Pearly's yapping. There's a significant amount more dialogue from Ghost Pearly.
For over 100 years, we resisted their ruin and devastation.
Which is good, however. Like, just yeah, like when you have a moment where you can yap, then might as well just yap and give you some mysterious exposition, which makes you curious. Whee! A lot more different, like just like fog and whatnot. Go much closer to the thingies there. Also here, these look quite different. A lot brighter over on the left. It's like skybox changes. Or actually almost like the one on the right here almost looks better. Obviously this indeed is PC versus console changes as well, so. Wait, was there no like was there no like footprints in the snow? I think there's just a lot. I think they're just less visible on the PlayStation one. You do get them, but just less visible. Also, because the snow-like texture and stuff seemingly has been changed slightly. Also, we don't actually have like the full. We don't have all the UI actually in this comparison. And Pearly do be yapping significantly more. SP tutorial. Yep. Oh, Pearly's yapping now instead. On right side, Pearly's now yapping in beta version, but different. I guess it's just also slightly retimed yapping by Pearly. Look at PS demo. They're not the whole thing. Shaking my head. And now left is yapping again.
As its successor, we will not let it fall.
These flowers are...
A legacy, a tomb.
You'll have to get these like comparisons from my VOD or my video.
You chose not to let go.
Shaking my head left doesn't vibe. Good music, by the way.
The taint is spreading. I can hear
Okay, now the thing does fall over. I think there's just a lot more effects on the thing falling over.
death knocks on the door.
Never mind, it's about the same effects. Whee! That's how you retimed effects on stuff, I guess. So that you see them better.
We can no longer retreat.
Boom, 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 boom.
Let's fight forward.
I mean, this section was pretty much the same. I didn't notice anything significant. Like, slight changes to effects. The explosion effects, however, do look a lot better. The explosion effects looks quite a bit better on the new version. They have been enhanced. They look like they actually exist in the world.
Life always fights back. It is our nature. And our
It doesn't even talk here, indeed. Well, we'll go through my version as well, because I think that one's in, you know, we have the subs in all the lines.
born
Because we're just not hearing the lines. And Pearly yapping. Oh yeah, Endman talks here, yeah.
draws closer
Oh yeah, Endman only talks at the beginning
to face your final.
for the PlayStation demo. And then this part, obviously. I feel like Endman could talk more. There's a lot of line cutting, yeah. I mean, once again, nothing's final. Maybe they just didn't have Endman VA to
Decided to help me.
do new stuff. Oh yeah, this edition of these voice lines was really cool though. I mean, it's not, like, it's not, it could also be a stylistic choice to have Endman speak less in the prologue, in theory. Have them speak more once they're out of it. So, if they're, you know, they're making Pearly talk a lot more instead. Yeah, quite the difference in the totem in the middle, the epitaph.
Stay with me, child. We won't leave you. You're right.
The monolith. And yeah, there's no fight in here this time.
Here.
Because they have an actual tutorial or prologue boss fight instead. Also, yeah, and the Pearly's yapping on this one. Instead of we get this... on the left, we get this cool animation. Well, in beta, it's Pearly yapping a little bit, and then you have this guy on a tutorial. Like, you get the stagger tutorial here. See, like, get the stagger tutorial in the beta here. Which maybe it even might have been just as, like, a thing, like, oh, we want to put some of the tutorials in different spots in the beta, just for beta reasons, even.
You traveled beyond the stars, through death as chill as the cosmic abyss. Yet your heart kept hope alive. For our sake,
Walking
if the days to
sounds.
come,
No
you
way.
sacrificed yourself.
I should probably ends here kind of soonish, because then there's an entire boss fight that just doesn't fucking exist. There's a cutscene. The cutscene is mostly different. And then there's an entire boss fight that doesn't exist in the beta.
And find your true self.
I don't think necessarily the boss is supposed to actually be like a tutorial for you in that way. It's like, you're fucked. Don't even... like... It's supposed to give you some, like, oh god, oh god, what am I getting myself into? Uh-oh. A completely different background. And look at the difference on the massive Originium crystal and all this stuff around it, like on Dijon. Completely. Also, yeah, this is just completely different. The boss is for wow factor, absolutely. They don't actually give you any kind of tutorial during the boss except, hey, you have QTE skills. You have combo skills. Like, compare these explosions and everything here. It is so very, very different. I think it... would you be surprised if I said that it works much better in the new version? Because there's also a reason for Pearly, like, jumping in front of you and, like, covering you when you lose to the boss instead of, oh, there was an explosion. I did not say cuties. Yeah, now the cutscene's still going. The beta's over already. And then there's an entire boss fight still. And then you get like the ending cutscene. Listening to music though. Also just interesting design on the guy. Womp womp. Tinnitus in my ears.
I'll be waiting in the north.
They did not sync the Pearly Protect, no. Because the Pearly Protect is the same as in the beta. Okay, let's go through over here. Where there's gonna be two motherfuckers yapping now. Oh, I'm wondering if they will actually... Wow, really does just start right over here, huh? Shoes! No way. Wow, okay, this is the first scene? Alright, this is me, me being like, wait, this is the first scene? Because like it's in trailers and stuff. Let me refresh. This is being really buggy again. There's two of me. No way. 8 months ago. My toast. I love YouTube just not loading videos anymore because I have like ad block or some shit on. Review my reaction real. I am losing it, however. Okay, you know, it just starts. Okay, we're just going. It just starts. It just starts. I guess we'll just be like this. It really just, it just starts. Instead of like this. Cold opening. Otherwise I hide the other me. Lost depth. This is gonna be so confusing. He's like, wait, which one's speaking? Oh no. Wait, it's both of them. Why are you losing your mind over it being both of them? Of course it's both of them. You have to choose. What is this guy on about? Choose. Which one was that? Which one was impatient? Almost a year difference. Not even that close. It's only 9 months. Bagging in the same way even without ad block? Okay, never mind. That's just fucking shit. I am also on Firefox. It probably doesn't help because Google's a piece of shit. They're both of them? Does he realize why it's both of them? Right, okay. So are we ranked racism? I forgot about that meme. Genocide. I forgot about that meme. Both of them? What did he say? Right, okay. So are we ranked racism or competitive genocide? Forgot about that meme. I mean, I already made my choice because I assume a lot of people will be playing. Yeah, we don't need this yet. We need to see what actually happens in the thingy. I will probably be going with male for the actual game as well. Assuming they don't add like a switching capability. But also, I'm wondering if they will actually... Wow, really does just start right over here, huh? I was probably just now there, I was probably gonna say like, oh, I wonder if they're just gonna let us switch. And then I got interrupted by feet. Wow, okay, this is the first scene? It should be on English. I wonder if I change the language during the prologue. Hi there, Ghost Perlica. Also, it defaults to EN dub, okay? Oh, well, I had it on EN dub, I forgot. Never mind, yeah, you were allowed to switch. Never mind, yeah, you could switch it before you started. I forgot. Never mind. I hope I just go on EN for the whole prologue. I don't know if I start changing something. Where's bro watching himself app? For fun and also to actually compare the beta prologue to the one that we just saw. The PlayStation version. Famine for smaller hitbox. It's too meta.
Sorry, I was held up.
They speak! That's the thumbnail shot. It's the thumbnail shot. As I go, they speak!
What is that?
Originium. Bringer of civilization.
No way, they speak. Yeah, I really like Mendman's VA, yeah. No way, they speak. He's losing it.
Glad to be with you again.
His microphone is cutting him out.
This time, we'll not leave any regret.
Never mind, it's a fucking different line, motherfucker. I guess we're just going line by line now.
Thank you so long. Sorry.
This is the same.
Help
Also, yeah, like it just look like the beta just does look washed out
up.
compared to this.
Originium. Blessing, solely yours, but stolen and tainted. Your fate isn't confined to one path. This time, leave no regrets.
It is the different voice lines, like completely. They speak. I know, shush. Oh, and here also, they also changed it so that it's not Endmin asking what is that. Endmin actually just goes Originium, like, oh, Originium, and then Pearly answers.
Originium. Bringer of civilization.
And the complete the lines are completely changed. They're completely changed. They speak though, it's true. They speak. I feel like I need to find a different version of this prologue. I feel like I need to find a different version of the prologue. It's so annoying with him there. Why are you talking? Let me watch the prologue.
I'm glad to be with you again.
Different line.
This time, we'll not leave any regret.
Completely different lines. These lines is completely different.
Solely yours.
Mute myself specifically. I can't do that after the fact. I mean, there is subs. I could just let the subs be there and not have the voice on, but...
Your fate isn't confined to one path. This time, leave no regrets.
Let's come, okay, can we actually find... Endfield beta prologue? Not you streamed 51 minutes ago. First prologue and gameplay, 8 months ago. Not this one. Menu comparison. 57 minutes! It'll load at some point, surely. Oh yeah, Honor Dog. Play game. Oh god, what language is this? Japanese, I think. Oh, see? Okay, this is JP. Oh, that doesn't really help. That don't help me! Fuck! There, Frostbite. Okay, there we go. I think yeah, this one I've clearly checked at some point anyway. I've watched half of it. Also, here we actually have the male as well, except I think this is Japanese.
You've arrived.
Never mind, it's English, perfect! Actual comparison, thank you, Frostbite.
Took you so long.
Sorry, I was held up.
You sound so good.
For it. And I'm glad to be with you again.
The lines are completely different.
This time,
It's gonna take a billion years if we go through all the lines. Maybe this is a bad idea.
let's travel forth. Administrator.
Well, that's the OG, and then how does it continue?
Travel forth. Administrator.
Also completely different. I think Pearly actually had to do redo all of the lines. That's wild. I think Pearly's actually has to do the lines completely again. None of them are the same, I think. There's a bunch of new ones, and also all the old ones have been just done again. Which actually I think it was a good thing. I think I did specifically mention that Pearly's line delivery in the prologue could be slightly different.
Originium is the pillar of life.
Uh-huh.
That connects
Uh-huh.
everyone.
Now we're pretty much just going through like just the line differences.
Must not fail.
This expedition must not. That's the wrong thing.
Angaloy are using the Black Originite. Desolation will follow in their wake.
It's completely different.
Stop the Angaloy and destroy it. Destroy
Well, now it's destroy it?
Dijon shall provide support from low orbit and will extract you at the destination.
It's just complete. Yeah, new one is like, tainting your original and all that stuff, yeah. And now it's like, oh, this one is like, oh, destroy it and whatnot. Where's the next lines? Fucking YouTube is being a buggy piece of shit again. Because like, Pearly doesn't fucking talk for like a billion years. Enderman, however, says things.
To engage the Angloid. These hostile entities serve as the harbingers of destruction and heralds of catastrophe.
That sounds like catastrophes than like themselves, but you know. That's lines out of Kristen's monologue. Why is this here? Fuck, I want it like this. Wait. There we go. No, this one. They don't talk about the expedition in the beta. I feel like I generally have an idea on, like, I have a vibe on what exactly sort of the difference that they decided to go for.
This will be a difficult campaign.
Because now they're talking about like an expedition or a campaign or whatever.
Cross when you're ready.
And then you have, oh, zip across when you're ready. Then jump off. Does she start yapping again?
The enemy is
Yeah. But all different. But all different. It's gonna be so fun if they redo these lines again for release or something. Imagine. You're not actually talking about Angaloy. It's still so strange that it's written Agaloy and but then it's pronounced Angaloy.
For over 100 years, we resisted their ruin and devastation.
And I was like actually giving us like a time frame as well, you know, oh, over 100 years. Yeah, completely different just exposition. Man, the attacks and effects just look so much better now. But also, I mean, this recording is for some reason like, why are all of these recordings like fucking 25 frames? People PC dying. Now just stalking. Just Pearly doesn't talk for a while again. Except now Enderman talks here.
The tower of our past will not fall that easily.
Enderman speak. Slow walking, thank you. Can you get to the next dialogue? Battle skill. Because he probably doesn't say anything until you kill him, and then okay, then she says something again.
Power of the Black Originite is
There was like 3 of them, my guy. They are not endless. Oh god, YouTube is fucking bugging out again. I can't skip on this one as much because Pearly talks so much. She's just constantly saying things. I think she talks for like this entire sequence almost. Oh, yes, Enmin obviously doesn't say anything here, so. The FPS is so much better. I guess people's PCs just could not handle it.
the Angloid grow in number. Press on.
They very much, okay, so yeah, because so very much the way that they've gone is that they've just,
Stop us.
they've given Pearly, or Ghost Pearly, whoever this is, significantly more of the dialogue. Also, just like attack noises on the end bin. Well, in beta, you didn't really have too many actual options for like graphic settings.
Our journey was long.
It didn't speak like otherwise. Yeah, no.
Countless dreams and sacrifices gave rise to this tower. As its successor, we will not let it fall.
These flowers are...
A legacy.
Okay, let's get to this point. Pearly also just talks different. Like talks like there's. She's referring much more to like ooh us and we and so on. Like these frames. Cool, run around. Go to the thing. Go to tower. Yeah, I know the snow is cool, I know. Go to the tower. Also, there's no text here. Like, no dialogue. You're gonna get dialogue once you're getting here.
These flowers are so beautiful.
Why do I feel this painful sadness?
There's only these 2 lines in here. Oh, music though? Music though?
As its successor,
So many more lines from Pearly.
These flowers are...
a legacy, a tomb, a lonely soul, never meant to bear such burdens.
Which I feel like this is referring to Tryzyn. I mean, it's the flowers from, you know, it's the Tower of Babel, and it's the flowers from Tryzyn. And
In the end, you chose not to let go.
And that's referring to the fucking the scene in the CG where it's Tryzyn and like a doctor holding hands. Surely that's what it refers to. Unless there's something more we don't know. Yeah, and Pearly stole most of the lines. Like overall, Endmin here is being like a more passive individual in the prologue compared to the beta version, which I think stylistically is fine because it's like this weird dreamscape, and it's Pearly like guiding you through it. I didn't even notice that there's like the Endmin does like a little when they step out of the thingy.
I can hear the original.
Now they're talking about the taint again. The Originium weep. They're talking about Originium also significantly differently. They are talking about Originium in like a completely different flavor in this version than the previous version. Originium here is like a ooh, almost like a kind thing. It's like a ooh, it's your Originium. It's been tainted. Ooh, it weeps. While here it's like Originium, the destroyer and birther of civilization. It's a very different flavor of dialogue.
The Anglo are overrunning our defenses.
And also, almost all of the dialogue in the new version is a lot more like, it's less purpose-driven, like directly. Like here it's like, oh, Pearly's just like, oh no, the Anglo are overrunning our defenses. Like talking about the moment within this weird dream sequence. It's like, oh, go here, do this. Oh no, the Anglo. Oh, wow. Watch out. While all the dialogue here is like a little bit more ethereal and mysterious and hinting at bigger things rather than just commenting on what's going on.
There's a legion. We are prepared for this battle.
And like 90% of Endmin's lines have been cut out, which might indeed be like intentional. Do we get like any dialogue here?
Death knocks on the door. Our time is short.
The dialogue is just way more interesting in this one because it's not so direct. I do feel like it is because of chapter 15. Because there's some stuff in here which is indeed like, this makes more sense after chapter 15, doesn't it?
No longer retreat. Let's strike forth.
Pearly yapping here as well. Use your true weapon. Forge a path for the living. By the way, forge a path for the living? This is so relevant to our the doctor priestess conflict. The explosion still looks so much better. So loud though. Any more dialogue on the sequence? Pew 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 pew. It disappears.
Life always fights back.
Okay, let's review over here. It's 20 frames. Love it. Because here once again, Endmin is like a more active participant in the dialogue and what's going on. And once again, they're talking about like the moment. Like they're commenting on what's happening instead of like teasing narrative plot points and like mysterious character backgrounds. Also, wow, in this version, holy moly, those explosions look sad. What happened? What the fuck are those? What are those? What are those explosions? They're so sad looking. Yeah, the new one doesn't mention, I think, Dijong yet at all. Oh my god. So sad. Much sad explosion.
Death is just, and it awaits.
Okay, well this time. Okay, this is just anyways for all.
Countless sacrifices have been made to bring our civilization to this day.
I think this is similar-ish lines. Where's my mouse?
We will eventually overcome this barrier.
But Endmin speaks here.
And continue our march forward.
Endmin speaks here. What's the line here exactly? This looks so much better. It's crazy.
Life always fights back.
Okay, no, it's different. It's different lines, similar
It's our
vibes.
nature and our fate. Rise from ruin and be reborn in the ashes. The end draws closer. Cross this chasm to face your final trial.
Uh-huh. Oh god, when you go back and forth between these, the frame is so different. Yeah, we don't think it's not. Yeah, I don't think anyone thinks it's actually Pearly. It's someone in Pearly's image. Also, just way less speaking here. Okay, yeah. Oh, see, this is just this recording. I had all the frames I ever wanted when I was playing through the game, so like. And obviously here we just get the dialogue for this.
You have decided to help me.
Yeah. And then our next dialogue. Do we even get dialogue? Oh, we do get some dialogue here. Okay, let's check this.
Stones. Who are the ones buried here?
Yeah, Endmin speaks again here.
Linger in your memories, but are no longer with us. We have lost much, and we kept our backs turned for too long.
Okay. Any more dialogue in here? I don't think so. It's so laggy. You know, isn't there a dialogue when it spawns? There is not. You just get tutorial. Yeah, stagger status, it's true. Oh, yeah, because they'll go through all of these, which unfortunately the other one doesn't, so it doesn't really make sense to even compare where they go through all the thingies here. Doesn't even make sense to compare. Fucking YouTube is fucking dying today. I don't know what's going on. Oh, see, this one we get. It's the same line.
Even you have decided to help me.
I guess it's different. It was Sai, even you decided to help me in the previous one. Now it's just even you have decided to help me. Like it's, you know, it is like redone still. And obviously this part with the dialogue is completely different.
Don't go beyond this point.
You're the administrator, I just heard. I guess it's actually specifically administrator voice, like memories. Or just only now heard administrator. And then the thingy. Oh, so that might have been like actual Pearly or someone there speaking.
Sweet child, we won't leave you. You're right.
That sounded like a character we might actually know, those voice lines.
Feeling cold? Here, come closer. Feeling warmer now.
I think all this is completely different. This part has been revamped just fully. Music. Just constantly have these. The voice lines just keep going. They keep going. Will Pearly start yapping?
You traveled beyond the stars, through death as chill.
Yeah, this is all new.
Yet your heart kept hope alive.
These lines are like so like these just have the flavor of Priestess, these particular lines. She likes saying these kinds of things.
For our sake, and for the days to come, you sacrificed yourself. Truth be told, I've always wished that you would find the answer on your own.
Yeah, they don't show us the other tombs in the gameplay demo. I mean,
Find your true
not,
self.
are you surprised? And find your true self line, which is indeed such a chapter 15 line now. Okay, here. Okay, what does Pearly say? Is it just like almost there and that's all?
Almost there. This is the final stretch of the road. This is all I can do. I have faith in you.
So different. It's just completely revamped in dialogue.
Again. In the next
Oh yeah, Endman speaks here as well.
Someone will always be there when you wake. And I shall wait at the northernmost point of this land.
And we can here we can also get the northern the north teaser.
Let it begin.
And then we get the cutscene, which obviously is completely different. Is the line here different? Here.
Do not forget our promise. I'll be waiting in the north.
No, it's just a repeat of I'll be waiting in the north. And then it ends.
Trust yourself.
Here is so different. Completely different.
Truth be
And once again, these lines are so much more esoteric and like ethereal. They are not referencing as what is actually currently happening. Pearly's not like, oh hey, you're almost there. Walk to the end of this corridor. No, Pearly is going off about something, frankly, way more interesting.
told, I've always wished that you would find the answer on your own. And find your true self.
But then this part makes me think it's not Priestess, but maybe it is. We don't know all about Priestess yet. Because that's like that line specifically is such a Theresa line. If you're talking to presumably possibly Oracle also. I guess this Pearly could be a weird amalgamation of many different things. We'll check just the actual ending spot here really quickly with Pearly. Is the exact same lines?
Do not forget our promise. I'll be waiting in the north.
Yeah, okay. It's like actually the same line.
Do not forget our promise. I'll be waiting in the north.
I think it's actually even the same line. They didn't even redo this line, I think. Okay. Yeah, significantly different dialogue. Wow. The dialogue difference is actually were much more than I thought they would be. Fucking getting flashbanged by a very white cutscene. Interesting. I think the dialogue, like, I'm a little disappointed that Endmin doesn't speak as much, but I think it can make sense to have Endmin be quieter during the prologue, where it's more so Pearly just leading you through a thing. He doesn't have to be as active of a participant. But then hopefully they do many speakings once you get out of the prologue. That is my hope. There's a loading screen at TGS that isn't blinding you? No way! Also, wait, I had a list of some kind on the Discord of all the possible changes. Let me read some of the stuff. Endmin intro change, yep. Endmin walk in the door. Heavily changed dialogue, yep. Yeah, final and finisher strike was changed. We no longer have the mini boss. We have the tomb areas are completely separate, like completely changed. Tomb Civilization cutscene and epitaph. Background voices, yep. At Patriot part. Ending cutscene is completely different. The new boss. Dodges no longer interrupt, which we knew from China Joy. Perfect dodges restore SP. But however, also the stamina interactions between dodges are slightly different now. For dodge animation, we already saw from China Joy. Oh, was that like flying Angeloy? Oh, that might have been. Oh, probably like in the background somewhere, yeah. Basic attack animation change for Endfield. We knew this. Skill icon change. Oh, skill icon change? Okay. Well, that's a very, very minor thing. Oh, apparently, Prologue's face was slightly tweaked. I would not notice. Oh yeah. We can actually look at the actual combat a little bit more. So we can actually see some of the whatever. Vulnerable status. Snow footprint improved. Stamina bar is now green. Yep. And it functions differently. Skill points now above HP bar. Were skill points not above HP bar originally? Wait, really? Oh, they weren't. True. What? Oh, the teaser has new lines? What the heck? What do you mean? Dude, what is happening to Twitch and YouTube today? What the fuck? Everything's dying. Okay, yeah, indeed. Okay. Yeah, skill points were down below HP originally in beta. I didn't even remember. It's completely different here, where they're on top and they're the same size. Yeah, character portraits change. Yeah. Oh my god, YouTube. What is wrong with YouTube today? It's insane. I'm losing it. Oh, Jesus. Let's watch the teaser quick, and then we can go look. We can look at some of the whatever. Okay, we have 1 minute teaser. Also bitrate, yeah. Gonna play? Thank you.
I can hardly recall anything.
The instantly different lines. It's Enderman speaking. Oh, because this is after the cutscene ends in the gameplay demo. Well, I mean, it's just a whole separate.
Forbidden to life.
Why is the quality so bad? Why does it look so? Why does it look so squanchy? What's wrong with it? No, Limbus is tomorrow. The fuck do you say? Well, Limbus started Limbus now. It's fucking late already. I'm trying to get off soon.
Now, someone who can manipulate the ether has appeared.
For over 100 years.
Okay, some lines from the prologue and some stuff is completely different. And new.
Countless dreams and sacrifices gave rise to this tower. Behind us, the broken bridge crumbled.
That wasn't in there.
Rise from ruin.
Oh, maybe it was.
And be reborn in the ashes. This will be a difficult campaign.
Was there a bunch of... Oh, the cut Enderman lines were apparently in this one.
I'll be standing right by your side.
By your side? What do they mean by this? Wishlist now, and no date. There was a bunch of new lines. Of course there was. What the... Well, what the heck? What the heck?
I can hardly recall anything.
So much standing by sides and so much finding yourselves. Well, CL also apparently has a video on the differences.
An
A bunch of the differences we already knew from China. Well, most of the combat differences we already know from China Joy. They're just been slightly tweaked even from there. But an aberrant dimension forbidden to life. Yeah, this place. And there's something about it. Someone being able to control Aether. Yep, that's the whole thing.
into life. Now, someone
This
who
is
can
all. None of
manipulate
this was in the
has appeared.
prologue.
For over 100 years,
This one
we
was.
resisted their ruin and devastation.
This line was.
Countless dreams and sacrifices gave rise to this tower. Behind us, the broken
Oh, also, actually, is that in the combat? Yeah, probably is. But the camera slightly moves when you like use a
bridge
skill.
crumbled.
Oh, also, yeah, there was a fucking different. Yeah, Surtur's. That was a whole different thing from Surtur. I guess we'll go over the combat a little bit as well.
And be reborn in the ashes. This will be a difficult campaign.
It was hard to pay attention too much during the boss. It was hectic.
This time, I'll be standing right by your side.
Is that Pearly speaking, or is that Pearly speaking, or is that Enderman speaking?
And this time,
That's Enderman, isn't it?
right by your side.
Yeah, we just saw the skill revamp. That's Enderman, isn't it?
Hardly recall anything.
It is. That's Enderman. Enderman says this line.
And this time, I'll be standing right by your side.
That makes me think even more that it's supposed to be some form of version of priestess. What? This time, by your side. What are they cooking? What are they cooking? I can't wait for all of this to change before the game's even released. Let's actually, I guess, try and glean something from the combat portion. I'm pretty sure that was Endmin. If you just listen to the voice. This is how Endmin sounds.
I hardly recall anything.
Wait.
I can hardly recall anything.
That's Endmin.
And this time, I'll be standing right by your side.
There's Enderman, because then Pearly sounds like this.
This will be a difficult campaign.
I swear it's Enderman.
And this time, I'll be standing
Yeah,
right by your side.
it's a different voice. It's Enderman's voice. Pearly does not say that at the end. Pearly just says the whole see you in the north.
Do not forget our promise. I'll be waiting in the north.
Unless? Am I dumb? No. The fuck you, huh? You doubt me? Where did she say it again? She doesn't! It's a new line! It's a different voice actor! It's not Pearly! It's Enderman! Pearly doesn't say it anywhere! Because it's not Pearly! Just listen to the voice. It's Enderman's voice actor.
Right by your. I'll be standing.
Fucking heck.
And this time, I'll be standing right by your side.
That's Enderman. It's Enderman's voice actor. It's just a different voice.
Tower. Behind us, the broken bridge.
This is Pearly.
Rise from ruin and be reborn in the ashes. This will be a difficult campaign.
This is Pearly.
And this time, I'll be standing right by your side.
And then if you listen to Enderman over here as well.
I can hardly recall anything.
I usually think I'm pretty good with recognizing voices.
An
So,
aberrant dimension, forbidden to life.
this is Pearly now.
Now, someone who can manipulate the ether has appeared.
For over 100 years.
I swear it's Endman. I'm gonna confirm this on another test, real. But at least I am saying it's Endman. It sounds like Endman to me. Saga Cyclops using Logos incantation arts. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we'll look at the thingy. Yeah, the girl does indeed did seem or does kind of look like a Sarka's Cyclops. Like there's some portions to her design that are like, is that Sarka's Cyclops? It's like, what? Is that the child version of Valarakim or 100% Prologue is no. This line here. I'm saying this line is Endman. This not. This is Endman.
I'll be standing right by your side.
It sounds like Endman's voice actor to me, not Perlica's. Show us Sarka's, well, not Sarka's lady, whoever this lady is. Because Cyclops don't have horns. Actually, well, there's like some tiny little horns going on. Well, because also actually kind of like actually Logos-y horns. Give me Valar Queen. The horns are different, but obviously it's mainly the thing on the forehead and maybe some of the color scheme that's like, oh, Sarkas? Cyclops? But then these are like, I mean, yeah, obviously if it, well, we'll check the, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Because yeah, this doesn't look like Cyclops horns. It looks more like Banshee horns. Or, well, horn, wings, whatever they are. That's the thing, because they're not like really horns. Logos. Yeah, because I mean, because they're wings. But you also, well, they're wings, but then you also have the actual like spiky bits at the back as well. So, yeah, both of them exist. I don't know if it's just like similarity to something or whatever, because obviously, what's her name? Big Bad Mummy from Beta does also have like horns and a tail and all that stuff, so, you know. I guess there's maybe like a little bit of sort of Sami soundscape there, right as the boss right before it spawns. Yeah, that like back and forth. Yeah, Nefereth, yeah. And also this thing is a bit Cyclops as well, but it's more so just that it's very similar to the Marble Aglamorai, which is the last boss of the beta. It has the same orb thing and all that as the last boss in beta. These flowers. Wait, these flowers. Integrated strategies. Öklumarkar. Where's the endings? Longing to Abyss? No, it should be Longing to Abyss. I'm looking for Crazily Sion. Whatever. I need the CGs. Crazy. No, is it? Oh, yeah, no, Crazily Sion. Ascendant of Cosmoi. Do you have some fucking no CGs? Why the fucking... I don't like how the CGs are not obviously here. It's intro, synopsis. No, that's different. I'm looking for the flower scene. Where's the flowers? Flowers? Flowers. No flowers. No flowers. Where's the fucking flowers? Oh, wait, does Valkyrie also just have them on her ear? Wait. That's logos. Oh my god, see that one? That's pretty similar. Oh, yeah. That's a similar flower. Yeah, for some reason the wiki just doesn't have... Specifically, every other thing has CGs directly on the page for it, but for whatever reason, the IS ones do not have them directly here, which is, and it's just like, what? Why? Why are they not here? You have to go into like, so the way you can find them is you have to do like this stupid shit. Wait. Aethergate, no way. Somewhere, there's like a whatever for these thingies. Here, integrate strategy images, which is just all of them dumped into one place. I don't know why they don't have a separate CG section. Where is the flowers CG? Exists, right? Or is it actually something different than I'm looking for? I guess Valkyrie also does just have the flowers. Well, at least similar-ish flowers. It's this CG, but like with flowers. I guess maybe I'm hallucinating the CG. One A, one B. Never mind. It's like this one. No, yeah. That's different flowers. I might even be thinking of like the ones that actually you see when you fight the boss. That might be the ones that I'm thinking of. Is it the ones that are actually in the gameplay when you fight? Alternatively, is it in nodes? And we just go to boss. It's not encounters. Oh, wait. Eternal. No, not... Oh, Sentinel? No, Gardener. Oh, well, these are the purple flowers. Purple flowers are different. They were purple. Well, in any case, Valkyrie has the flowers. She has these flowers existing on her. Similar looking flowers. I just saw the flowers. I'm like, wait, the flowers? There was flowers relevant to IS4. Which, I mean, who knows what that, how it's significant. I guess they're just Sarkas from somewhere in the, you know, which I guess not that strange. The Cyclopses and all that. Oh, well, Valkyrie at least is, you know, relevant to happenings with the portal. So maybe not that strange that, you know, there would be some Sami shenanigans going on. Oh yeah, does it look like the Revenant? Indeed, yeah, you mentioned Revenant. Revenant. The actual boss. Well, that's like a mouth instead of just like the empty face. What does it look like in battle again? Well, it has some stuff to it that is like, yeah, sort of similar-ish. It's just a more like vibe rather than actual exact design. But obviously, I mean, a Revenant might be able to take a couple different forms. Who knows, you know? Otherwise, it doesn't really look like it. Other than just, you know, by kind of being created out of just like whatever material. But the Valarquin connection might very much be there. Why is this? What the fuck is this quality? Brother. That was like 480p suddenly. And then we suddenly get the characters again.
Careful.
Big hand. Pretty significant iframes, I guess. Or it just has a weirdly small hitbox for the attack. Because, yeah, you just go right through it. A lot of swords, obviously, but those are just kind of the aesthetic of the suspicious floating skull lady. Is loads of swords. Big boom. Also, obviously, a lot of the, you know, just like the visual, like all the blue and stuff is, you know, quite Sami. And yeah, it's really not a stretch actually for her to be somehow related to like Sami stuff, just because Valarquin is related to Sami stuff so closely. Oh, yeah, also, yes, Surtur does have a thing next to her face. And yeah, the icons are obviously different. And I think yeah, a bunch of the skill icons have been... Surtur has a different skill icon, and Min has a different skill icon. Which is, I mean, okay, cool, different skill icon. Doesn't actually say like anything. It is a bit Hassan, yes. The top part of her cloak. Yeah, this thing. When you do a combo, it actually like zooms in or zooms out a little bit to show you the combo skill better. Here. Beam. Boom. And then here when it like moves the camera slightly towards whoever's using the combo skill. Does a little pan, a little zoom. Oh yeah, also yeah, this thing does indeed talk loads about a crown and whatnot. / throne. Now, what could the name Era Ignis mean? Oh yeah, it started just doing like all kinds of new stuff now. And I guess we're assuming that it's like Sarka's language that it's yapping. Or Ignis is German. What does it mean? Heideggerian terminology. Huh? German philosopher. German word for occurrence. It's just event in German. Occurrence. But then how Heidegger came up with the word Ereignis. So philosopher, German philosopher. Oh my god. What the fuck is this site? What is this site? What am I looking at? No, we haven't heard Sarkas be like spoke out loud, no. So we don't actually, that's the thing, we don't actually know what it sounds like. Heideggerian terminology. Being toward death. Being with. Care or concern. Clearing. Destruction. Translated often as event, but is better understood in terms of something coming into view. German prefix compatible to that, and English and Augen to look. It is an event coming into view. Okay. Remember the beta when Nefer is talking? Did we? Well, because we also just assumed that was Sarkas. We don't actually know, I think. We just assume it is. I don't think we had any actual confirmation that it was specifically Sarkas and not like some weird Endfield language, like Talos language. Oh yeah, the old man in... Oh, I guess, yeah, the old man in Dagger's Inheritors. That dude murmurs, like, mumbles so much, though, you can barely make out anything. I was supposed to be paying attention to what Surtur was doing. Oh, this is probably yeah, because this is probably actually references to various different kings. The War Wielder fallen amid the gore. And all that kind of stuff. This thing is very Aether. But obviously also somehow connected to Aether stuff and as well, because duh. Oh yeah, there's the little flying guy. The little flying guy. Oh boy, flying enemies. Embodiment of the end of civilization catastrophe with the countdown and stuff. Yeah, and also, well, if you consider that apparently it refers to an event coming into view, you could see it as the event being the end. So. And Nessalem wasn't a king, though. Assuming it's just talking about different Sark as kings. But I guess this wasn't technically necessarily mentioning a king. So either grave mocker lost upon death's shore. Fun effects on the voice, though. Because these titles just seem like they're titles for Sark as king specifically. What's Surtur doing? Oh yeah, Surtur has a, what the heck's going on here? Whoa, a little ball thing. Ball. I did wood, yeah. Multiple balls even. And yeah, now she spawns like a, now her combo spawns like a funny sword thing. She doesn't have to charge up a thing anymore. She puts a sword on the ground and then can actually move again. No, there goes arm. No crown endureth evermore. Which also is just very, I mean, that's just very sarcastic if they're talking about crowns and kings and so on. So what about the background of this arena? Brrr. The funnel will have to be on the right side to dodge. Planet. Just plain? Well, the big guy has to stand somewhere. We're seeing only half of the guy. It's gotta stand in the empty void. Boom. Quite the dodge, however. Like there should be a different way, maybe to dodge a massive blast onto the ground. Boom. I'm trying to just look at what Surtur's doing. Also, now when you do like combo skills, stuff like slows down as well. Like everyone like slows down a little bit. Maybe just for emphasis. Now he goes like, "Whoa, no, my arm." And then you get to, yeah, Surtur was doing all kinds of things there. Oh, Surtur's so much flashier. She's doing like, dude, she has like After Effects and shit now. She's going crazy. And obviously now she can use the ult seemingly off field unless it's just for this fight, which is possible. I think they might have also like just ever so slightly adjusted the like speed of ultimates for a little bit more oomph, like slow it down slightly, right? Sort of. Ooh. Some of the animations are like so similar, but they do have very different styles. which is either just Surtur in general or is for this fight, because this fight obviously has these weird versions of the teammates. So, oh yeah, do we now see like her doing something? Okay, yeah, that's very. Those indeed very much look like Logos incantations. These are very Logos incantation type shit. Also, we can kind of see maybe the horns slightly better now in a different way. It's kind of weird little craggly things on her head. You were able to switch away, yes, but like you would also automatically go into her when you use the ult, which obviously doesn't happen here. But I just think it might just be there for this fight. And we could just change that for multiplayer, Shimimaro. Whee!
We must stop that countdown.
And then the section where you're forced to lose. And it could be just a mixed blood situation as well, yeah. But probably some form of sarcasm, somehow related to Cyclopses. And then obviously the Aether stuff and all that, which makes sense with all the shit that goes down in the northern ice fields on Terra. Just letting him yap. And then you lose the cutscene. Everything muffled. The sound design is very cool, and then you get these insane, like, impact frames here. Boom.
Do not forget our promise.
Boom, boom.
I'll be waiting in the north.
If they're ever a mixed blood than just normal Sarkas, well, you can, you know, it depends on the level of mixed blood. You know? It could be a dominative side. Think for the Crater North Terror? Don't think so, no. Cerulean Giant, Quilon's big brother. No way. Crazy. Yeah, this is very low ghost, which then makes you think like Banshee or something. Because there's not really other like horns going on. At the very least, there's not like Cyclops style horns going on. But then also like you have the whole thing with the third eye in the middle, which is very Cyclops and so on. So big guy. Oh yeah, I will say he's the cut-in. The cut-in art. This is still the cut-in art, but it's no longer the character icon art, but it is still the cut-in art. Is this version of the art? Anyhow, yeah, somewhere here we do get the PRTS hand. I can't remember where exactly it is. Not here. Somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. PRTS hand. Yeah, these look like these are weird. I think these are probably, hopefully, placeholders because they're just like they just taken a straight front shot of the 3D model. But previously was like a version of this this art, like the splash art for the character. Placeholder for what? Different art for the character icons. Stays in the PS. I don't think it's I'd be strange if it was a PS5 thing specifically. I think it's just they just have it there for now. Because it's not like these portraits. It's not like the portraits. The style of portrait does not increase your graphical load or anything. Why at this point? Oh, they had to get something out. They just strange. They had to do something. It's a little strange when they already had the existing character portraits, though. Yes. Removed combat items. Brother, this is not the full game. This is the prologue. You can't even switch your guys, much less have items to use. They removed the factory. It wasn't shown in the prologue. No way. How could this be? This is all that. Actually, the game is just the prologue. That's it. Also, I think you can see like little buff icons as well. Like here on the icons, I think there's like a little attack buff icon next to Pearly. And then whatever this is, Surtur has some kind of separate mechanic for like, because this, I think this number goes up. I think it's a Roman numeral 2 right now. Now it's a Roman numeral 3. Now it's a Roman numeral 4. Okay, yeah, she has like some kind of stacking thing. So she has a little icon. Yeah, it fills up in some way, and then I guess once it fills up, then it goes to like the next level. So it's like the game category. First time was a 4-star, no way. Or does her skill become... Does her skill well, maybe her skill does. Skill would probably make sense, but she can at the very least, Surtur can still do... Surtur can still do QTE though. Well, ult is active. What do you mean 4-star? I'm assuming it's some kind of funny meme. Only streamer on this category. I'm the only real fan. That's why. You see, I'm the only real fan. Everyone else, they're on like some Limbus Arknights collab. Shaking my head. Only real Arknights fans over here. Obsessing over minor details in the gameplay demo. Yeah, I'm assuming the Pentagon is just some kind of start. It's like enhance something, yeah. It's just, okay, yeah. The Surtur does seem to have like an almost complete kit rework. Just based off of the tiny bit, which is, frankly, irrelevant until we actually get, like, a specific character's kit is kind of irrelevant until we have actual game in our hands. It really doesn't matter. That could change but by the time that we get to try the game again. So, like... But some of the core gameplay stuff, like the new SP stuff and the new dodge stuff is like, okay. This is actually relevant to everything. Instead of the specific mechanics of Surtur's kit. Did we get to the big ass Aguilas in the background? That thing was cool. Ooh, the wear in the background. Does it need to be reminded that the final version will probably be tweaked and still have some changes? Oh yeah. I'm expecting where this whatever we see here will probably already be changed by the time that there's like a new test, or obviously, especially before the game is out. But even just for like a new test, it's probably already different. In the cannons scene. Let's go quickly to the cannons. What cannons? It's right after here, isn't it? Is it right after here? No, no, it's earlier. It's right before this. Before this. Here? Oh yeah, there's a little... Oh, there's a big guy over there. They're barely visible through like the fog. There's a big little guy moving over here. Look at him go. No, I can't see him anymore. Big guy. Huge guy. Just swinging around. These explosions look so much better here. We compare these explosions to the beta. Holy moly, they look so much better here. Hedging my bet on January. I would be surprised if it's already January. Maybe. It just depends on when on January. Because the main thing always is just that Arknights global anniversary is in January. I would be somewhat shocked if they put Endfield release on top of global anniversary for Arknights. Seems like a bad idea to like kind of self-cannibalize like that. So it would either have to be like just later in January. But then it's tough for it to be in February because February is Chinese New Year. So you maybe don't want your game's anniversary to be on top of Chinese New Year when you're a Chinese company. Which then makes you think late February, March, something. And obviously at the latest, it would be like late March, which is early 2026, but late March. Essentially first quarter still. Because really that's when they say early 2026, what I see is quarter 1 2026. And like it's a 3-month window essentially. And it's just out of those months, in January you're cannibalizing Arknights Global. In February is Chinese New Year. March, however, is completely empty. Like March is empty. It's been a month since over a month since global anniversary. Chinese New Year is over, so people also have like a bunch of money and they're like refreshed from the holiday. And you still have like a month or more until Arknights CN anniversary. Which does, however, indeed make it quite just in general, like, vacation from January, February is going to be Joe if they release it in March. I don't have any vacations planned, and I'll just have to see when it happens. I'm just going to be so busy in so many ways for just like most of this, like until fucking end of April or some shit. So, but early 2026 is currently still better for my life situation than if it actually tried to release on this side of the year. That would actually be quite terrible for me. Early next year is a bit better. Like kind of any of those. Like any early 2026 is fine. Otherwise, I would almost want it to launch. Like if it doesn't release early 2026, then I would actually like it to be almost delayed more so that it would be like summer 2026. Because otherwise I'm going to be cooked. And most collab events in March, I don't think collab events have a specific month that they just happen in. Maybe they've coincidentally happened in some specific month, but I will die by then. Because one of the questions is, however, I think we've probably gone over with the trailer enough. Just in general, good changes to the trailer, I think. It does work. I mean, it just looks better in general. I feel like it flows better. It's a better introduction to doing stuff. It piques your interest a lot more than the old Prologue. It has a lot more like spectacle to look at to hook you in than the old Prologue. Some parts are a little maybe PlayStation 5 graphics, but otherwise. The cannon scene could still use a bit of work, yes. Like a little bit, but this is better. But otherwise, oh god, fucking flashbang, Wikipedia flashbang. And obviously the lore implications. There is a whole bunch of dialogue changes, though, that yes, have been done with a post-chapter 15 in mind, though. There's so many. There are multiples, there are multitudes. But then my question, well, what I wonder about is, obviously we didn't get any sort of date with this either yet. And I feel like, well, because now I'm wondering when would the next time that they release any kind of date be? Because TGS is going on right now. But I think TGS only opens to the public. either tomorrow or Saturday. Just wondering sort of how much TGS is there essentially really left to utilize. Because I'm just wondering if they're gonna do a test still. Because so if we do get another test still, then that probably obviously pushes the actual release like further into early 2026 rather than being early 2026. So it's like, will they do another test? Or... Yeah, phones haven't gone to public testing either. I'm not sure if phones get a public. They might not even get a public testing. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. It's not like super necessary. Because that's the thing, because I do, I think kind of, I don't think they necessarily need to do another test. I feel like they could instead just skip to release and not have another test. Like I feel like maybe a not as useful. The usefulness of another test might be kind of limited. And like maybe they'd want to keep some of their cards closer to their chest. And not sort of show off a bunch of like most of the early game, have it be in a test, and then release the game. I went to AS 2025. I did not go to AS 2025. I just watched it. Release the files, game files. Just the game files though, not like EXE or anything. And yeah, just get an iPhone 7 review copy. True. You thought you read a no, I did not go to China for the concert. No. Absolutely not. I know who's been spreading misinformation to you. I did go to I went to Gamescom, yes. How many souls did I sacrifice? All of you. You guys don't actually know. You don't have souls anymore. I sold them. Also, did I say iPhone 7, not 17? I might have said. Dude, iPhones haven't existed to me after like the 4th one. So you have to forgive me for getting numbers wrong. That's what the Discord was for? Yeah, you didn't notice, but when you join the Discord, it actually makes you sign your soul away to me so I can use it for purchasing game access and whatnot. VTuber face tracking. True, iPhones are the VTuber face tracking device. But yeah, I do wonder. I wonder if they'll do another beta still, or if they'll just skip the release. Because I mean, because they could have, like, they could, for example, they could do a beta late this year, and then they could take a couple months again for the rest of the development and then release. Because one of the main things, one of the reasons why there might be another beta is simply because of a thing that Chinese betas do, which is that China often has a beta test for the game which has payments enabled, so that the Chinese players can actually whale on the beta client. And then when the full game comes out, they like get like a kickback. They get like whatever they whaled in the beta at like twice the amount or whatever. Like a pre-purchase situation. And this is fairly common for Chinese like gacha betas. So that could be one reason that they still do a beta, is just to do that one. But also, indeed, that's probably... Don't get excited. It's probably only for the Chinese. I think it's not going to only be for the Chinese server. I haven't heard of that happen for any, like, you know, EN or global betas. It really only exists within China as a thing. So unless you plan on playing on the Chinese server with a Chinese account for the rest of your days, then... And there's probably a lot of hoops to go through to get a Chinese beta account and then also payments into that account as well. Yeah, global does not get... But also, however, also, I must say, I think it's a bit of a strange one. I don't I think it's a bit of a strange one. I'm not sure there should be payments enabled on like a beta, and then you are like encouraged to whale on the beta because you'll get more back when the game actually launches. It's a little strange to me. It's like a little odd. Like, it being a common scheme doesn't make it any less strange, okay? These are not mutually exclusive existences. Stress test for whaling. They gotta see if their bank account can handle it. But yeah, it's a strange thing that they do sometimes. Okay. How long have we been going? Over 2 hours. I expected that. It's a 15-minute thing or whatever. Well, there was a surprising amount to compare to the original or to the beta intro. Just because all the lines were redone. Like, goddamn, almost like 98% of the dialogue was different. So it was significant difference. And also, I mean, an entire fucking boss fight that they added. It's like, okay, sure. That's it. I mean, cool stuff, fun stuff, whatever. I should build Rose Island Island. Leave it to streamer and to drag it out. Yep. That's me. That's me. Tomorrow there will be the Limbus Collab stream, where we shall play through Limbus Collab and go through all the stuff, whatever. I've seen some, I saw like a couple screenshots here and there, and it's like, oh, first of all, there is a bunch of characters, Arknights characters, just in Limbus style, which is fun. Oh, it's just post by, there's a post by, apparently, okay, I didn't get to play the alpha. The alpha actually also had Priestess hand. So not new. It just wasn't in the beta, it was there in the alpha though. So they like took it away for the beta, and now they've added it back in. Possibly intentional. It feels like that might almost even be like a little bit of intentional thing of like, okay, we'll put it back now. Now we put it back in. Now that they've read chapter 15, we put it back in. Also, oh, one thing, however, I've seen some of the stuff, some of the, like the combat stuff from the Limbus collab. I am so glad that the Limbabs get to experience the horrors of the Seaborn in gameplay. Dude, they got nervous impairment, they got nether sea brand, they got it all. They got it all. They get to suffer. It's just all of the mechanics are there. I've even seen some of the descriptions for the enemies where they have like similar, some of the enemies actually have similar mechanics as the ones that they have in Arknights. Just translated in. Like, fuck you. Like the infinite range guys and everything. So funny. It's so funny that they get to experience it. They get a whole new form of PTSD. So I do wonder how difficult it is in the end. I don't expect to get into too much trouble with my teams, but you know. But yep. Funny. No, okay, it's a little sad if there is no egg. An egg would truly be the cherry on top of the collab. Would be the egg. And I don't know if they have infinite dodges. I don't think I've seen anything about infinite dodges either. Which, however, infinite dodges is a little harder to do in Limbo specifically. Collab sucks if no egg. Yep, 0 out of 10, no egg. But they're having a conversation with one particular boss right in terms of... Yeah, I heard there's like a mid-boss that is the difficult one. Last boss isn't even that bad, but then there's like a mid-boss that is fucked up or something. I'm looking forward to seeing just how terrible Stultifera mechanics will be when translated into Limbus. Make the enemy use a dodge skill with 99 clash power. True. But then also you're in Limbus, where somewhat depending on fight, you can just offset the dodge. So then it's just like gone. And it doesn't matter anymore. Also, actually, I think Rory's currently... He's not playing the collab, seemingly. Wait, they have Roomba as well? Is Rory in Mirror Dungeon? Did he, like... He's currently not doing the collab, seemingly. I guess he rolled. Oh, he started 2 hours ago. I guess he did rolling. Did he go into Mirror Dungeon? Oh, he's doing Kanto too? He's not doing the collab yet. Okay, interesting. I guess we could find possibly people to raid or whatever. Let's see. Let's see what's live. Well, Rory is in Limbus on Twitch, so maybe I raid Rory on Twitch's side. But also, I think actually, let's see how far he is. How many hours in he? Is he like ending soon already? Okay, never mind. 2 hours. He probably still has some time. Cypher Ray is live with the Cypher Ray, my good guy. My guy. Cypher Ray is live on YouTube sides. Let me open up all the things that I need. Oh my god. I need 1 billion different things because of YouTube and Twitch. I got the fucking Prologue combat music stuck in my head now. Let's see, where is it? Redirect. Let's see who is... Oh wait, does Cypher... Oh wait, Cypher doesn't have redirects on. I think I told him to put it on at one point and he just didn't. What if I just search Limbus? Okay, Frapollo is actually live for it. So is Kamuyever. Actually, the Ebby is also live for it as well. Actually, can go. Frapollo, yes, the Fear and Hunger guy, yes. I also know him as the Fear and Hunger guy. Okay, I'll send you to... On YouTube, I'll send you to Frapollo. On Twitch... Actually, is he live on Twitch as well? I wonder. Or I just send you to Rory, who is currently not actually doing the collab. On... What if I just put Limbus into search on... Like, whatever as well. Actually, there's a bunch of people playing Limbus. Oh, Frapollo's on Twitch as well. Never mind, I guess we'll just raid Frapollo on both sides. He's actually currently not playing. Did he just start? No, he's been going for 2 hours and something minutes. I don't know. He's currently not playing. Surely soon. He's looking at Steam reviews for some reason. What are you doing? He'll start at some point, I guess. Okay, we save that one on YouTube side. Okay, so tomorrow I will play through the collab and all that. We'll see what happens going there. Do you roll your R's? Sometimes, if I feel like it. if I feel like it, if I'm a goofy guy. Send the review bomb. Wait, review bomb for Limbus? Oh, okay, I see. I saw from the preview. It is review bomb because of the true limited content and whatnot. Oh, it's so funny. Fucking baby's first gacha game, for real. Actually so funny. That's so funny. I can't get over it. Okay. I will start raid on Twitch's side and also end stream on YouTube's side. Say hello to Frapollo. Unable to... Never mind, I can't rebate. He might have raids turned off from people he doesn't know. On Twitch's side. Never mind, it just bugged out for some reason. It just bugged out for some reason. Okay, see you tomorrow, Bye-bye.